Today I want to look at an exercise that I believe will give you improved focus, reduce stress, increase your productivity, give you better time management and also enhance your goal achievement. It's known as the 4-plate exercise. And it gets you to think about what is it that's on your plate and how can we reduce that overwhelm or perhaps being the bottleneck in your business. So take one plate and write everything down that is currently on your plate. You could take a paper plate and actually write on the plate, which is super powerful. Or it may be that you just write on pieces of paper and you place them on the plate itself. You may find it easier to actually break the plate up into sections so that you think about everything that's going on in your life, everything that's on your plate, those things at work, those things that are at home. And it may be that just that part alone is enough to highlight you just have too much on your own plate already. So you can't take on any more, or you need to do something to get something off of your plate ASAP. But let's go deeper. What about then if we took 4 smaller plates and we consider moving tasks off of your big plate onto each of the 4 smaller plates? Now, the considerations I'm going to take you through are based on those that we often know as the Eisenhower matrix or the urgent important matrix. And they're those things such as the things that are urgent and important that we should be doing first, or the important or not urgent things that we often should be scheduling, and the urgent but not important stuff that we should be delegating, or that stuff that we should be eliminating which is neither urgent or important. But I want you to avoid the pressure cooker. So let's use some utensil analogies to help us consider how we're going to move things off of the main plate onto each of the 4 plates. And if we can distribute them smaller onto the smaller plates, we've got a better chance of achievement. So first of all, use the fork. Those things that you personally should be doing or need to be doing or you want to be doing, they go on one plate. Onto another plate, use a spoon. And we'll be referencing those things that someone else should really be doing for you. The things that need to be done but could be handled by someone else. Then we might carefully use a spatula where we need to ask ourselves, how can we do this in a better or a different way? Those things that need to be moved onto a plate, these things that need to be done but could be handled by someone else, but it requires training or a systemised process maybe. And the last utensil would be the knife, the things that we need to cut out. Nobody should be doing. These are the things that have no impact. No one should be doing and would make absolutely no difference to you or the business if you stopped doing them tomorrow. So I encourage you to take a moment and do this exercise and establish what really can be taken off of your plate, either personally or professionally.